Hello and welcome to Health in the Real World, where I broaden my scope and talk about more than just health and fitness, because your health does not exist in a vacuum. Hi, I'm Janke, personal trainer, author, and entrepreneur. And when you subscribe to my channel, you're going to get all kinds of this practical advice about health and fitness. So make sure you hit the subscribe, the bell icon notification, and share this with anybody who you think would be interested in this. Today's episode is sponsored by My Core Balance. This is my company. What do you think your body would look and feel like if you continue to move like you did when you were a kid? Before fitness became about treadmills and calories. Well, there is a better way, and now you have found it. My Core Balance. So go to mycorebalance.com, enter promo code podcast to get 10% off of the already reasonably priced Plus membership. That's mycorebalance.com, promo code podcast. All right, let's talk about you. Let's talk about how to motivate yourself. How do you motivate yourself to work out, to eat healthy, to do any of this stuff? It's tough. I think this is probably the number one thing, and one reason why people hire personal trainers. You know, my son was asking me the other day, he said, "Daddy, why do people keep hiring you if you already taught them the exercises?" It's a good question, right? People already know what the exercises are. They know how to do them. And why do people keep needing me? And I think a big part of that is motivation. People won't break an appointment with somebody else, and they know also that it's on their calendar and it's a commitment that they need to keep. It's not something they have to continue to think about as long as they are, for the rest of their time, right? 23 hours a day, they don't have to think about it at all. They leave that to me. And I think so once you're in that situation and you do have a trainer, it's very easy, right? All you have to do is do what the trainer tells you to do. What if you don't have a trainer? So I think one thing that is effective is to sort of put your back against the wall. Right? Think of it like this. When are you most motivated, or when do you think most people call a trainer? It's when either something physical has happened, right? Like maybe you walk up a hill and you can't breathe, and you're like, wait a second. In high school, I used to sprint up these hills. What's happening? And you walk, halfway up the hill, and you're like, and you can't breathe. You're like, I need to get a trainer, right? It's like a big event. Or you see a friend who you haven't seen for a while, and they say, wow, buddy, what happened to you? Put on some pounds, huh? Woo, like in the bacon these days, huh? So things like that, right? Big things that kind of jar you away from your day-to-day reality, right? Because day-to-day, right, one day turns into another, turns into 10 years, right? So if you just go day-to-day, you're not going to really notice anything. But if you see someone or something happens, right, it's a big thing that can kind of jar you. So you put your back up against the wall. You've I'm sure heard this. I wrote about this several times. The carrot and the stick, right? We're motivated by two factors: the carrot, which is what we want, and the stick, which is what we're running away from. The reason why I have all these books that I've created on Amazon, this is the number one question everyone's asking me now. I got like 7 books on Amazon, and I wrote those in like 9 months total, right? Like a book a month. The reason is because I have a bet going with a friend of mine, and I'm meeting with her later today. And if we don't finish a product by midnight on the last day of the month, we have to donate $100 to a politician who we don't particularly like. That's motivation. That's not a carrot. That is a big stick. About to hit us in the back if we don't get what we need done. I heard of a personal trainer. I think he was in New York City. This is many years ago. And he actually paid his clients to work out. This is genius. Now, this doesn't work for everyone because you have to be a high roller just to get in the door, right? You have to pay him $20,000 on January 1st, let's say. And then each time you complete a workout, not only do you walk out of there feeling better, but you walk out of there with money. It's your own money that you're just getting back. And so his theory is great. I love it because by the end of the year, he figures either you're going to get amazing results and you're going to pay this rate, right? It's a much lower rate, but he's happy because you're one of the best clients because you always show up, you're getting results, and you're promoting his brand to everybody else. Or on the other hand, you're going to be a bad client and not show up, whatever, he has 20 grand. He doesn't care. So I think that's pretty cool. But I think it's great for the client too, because who doesn't want to walk out with like a crisp $20 bill or like a $50 bill? It's like you're a professional athlete. Well, I just got paid to work out. That's cool. So that's a very big example of motivation, putting your back up against the wall. The dollars, that's more of the carrot, right? Getting money is more of a carrot. I personally think, even though we all want to believe that we're positively motivated, right? We want to, heal the world and feed the children, which is all great. However, if you analyze your own behavior and you ask yourself, when was I the most active and passionate about my goals, about my vision, and when did I like really just move? Usually those are the times when your back was up against the wall and you had literally no other choice. So brainstorm a little bit. What can you do to put your own back against the wall to literally make it so that you have no choice but to follow through with your health and fitness vision? Thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate you. Write a comment below and let me know what you're going to do to put your back against the wall. That's going to help everybody in this community. So quick comment. Let me know below, and I will always respond to your comments. Thank you so much again. Let's be fit. Let's be healthy. Let's be happy.